Boom. We are live, folks. We are live. We are live. We are live and ready to go on the day of love. There's love in the air. There's NXT on the TV, and there's lots to talk about here in the wrestling world. But happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. These pretty faces, these cupids, got Cupid in a chokehold. We are going to run you through 2+ hours of NXT tonight. Sharing our love, share your love. Join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Waller is already getting in the ring, folks. Let's go. Happy Valentine's Day. Ding, ding, ding. We are live. We are rolling, and NXT is on a Tuesday. Waller, BATE getting in the ring. But before we get to the action, I will remind everyone we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. This is what we do. This is the alternative commentary to all your wrestling all week long. A huge week here on the channel, ending with Elimination Chamber and Battle in the Valley. But so much to talk about, so much to get into. But folks, it's Valentine's Day. There's love in the air. So us three pretty faces are going to take you through this show.
I love you.
I love you. Speaking of love, to all your Valentines out there, to my Valentine, I love you. To you guys, well, Nick, you're kind of my pseudo Valentine most days. No, but nothing but love, nothing but hearts. It's a day for romance and fun. So remember, folks, if you can't love someone, love yourself. Other than that,
not in public.
Well, pick your spot. But yes, nothing but love out there. And it's a good day, good vibes, good energy. Wrestling match kicking off. I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White, apparently the lover of the channel. And I am joined by this guy.
I know. I was going to say, yes, I am joined by the man that's sweeter than a box of chocolates, Mr. KJ White, the man that's cuddlier than the teddy bear that you got on Valentine's Day, Cliff. And I am the bigger prick than the one that you got on those roses. I am big.
Every rose has a thorn.
Yes, it's Valentine's Day. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Feeling the vibe. Feeling the vibe. How are you doing, Cliff?
I'm doing good, man. Just again, feeling the vibe. You know, it's Valentine's Day, man.
Now,
I'm trying to show the love.
That's it. And two people not really feeling the love right now is Grayson Waller, Tyler BATE. Get your predictions in. Welcome, chat. Hope everyone out there is feeling the love today. And yeah, I mean, it's a day for lovers, so hope everyone's doing well.
Absolutely, absolutely. I will take kind of halfway roll call here of Curtis, Steven, Jack, Steve, Larry, Jack again, Steven, everybody, Damien, what?
Bueller.
I haven't saw Victor up there. Yep,
Greg.
Did you say so many names?
So many names. Welcome, 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 folks. Get your predictions in, gentlemen. Do you have a prediction on this particular one?
Oh,
I'm gonna go Waller.
You're gonna go Waller? Okay, so I'll take BATE. Waller, very much. He was just coming off of competing for the title, still probably getting a push, but they've had still Tyler BATE kind of has a special attraction a bit on NXT because of NXT UK, the visa issues, what have you.
That's fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I like BATE, but Waller's a killer.
Yeah, man.
This is a tough one.
But
he's being groomed to be like, you know, the next like top guy. I mean, I know Braun Breaker is like, you know, the guy right now, but Waller has it. He's got it.
Yeah, I think that they're trying to set up Waller as kind of at least the super, like the top heel on NXT.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And he does a good job because you just love to hate him because he's so cocky. Like he's just that classic cocky villain.
Absolutely. It's just interesting that they've made such a simple, basic character work when they've still got nothing but, you know, here's this throwback gimmick from here. Here's, you know, Wendy Chu with her slippers and nap time and everything, that it's actually something that's not super over the top.
Yeah. Right. Well, you know, it works, you know.
Well, right now, Waller is in control. And again, BATE just coming back. I mean, obviously what he meant to NXT UK. I mean,
standing shooting star press. 2 count.
Wow.
Is it interesting though too? Well, obviously we had JD McDonough, that's out injured. He came back, like he was challenging Carmelo. We had Ilya Dragunov run him out. Like it seems like this main event scene of going at Braun Breaker, because we've had Carmelo go after Braun. That this main event scene in NXT is kind of getting a little cloudy.
Yeah.
We got him back?
Yeah. He's
Reel him in. Is it just on my end?
No, it's mine too.
Okay.
Yeah,
We lost you there for a second, sir.
Oh, you didn't hear anything I just said? All right.
Parts
great.
of it. I was about to order fries with my shake, so.
Thanks.
It happens, man. Winter in the Northeast.
Absolutely. Well, it's starting to feel like spring out here. It's the season of love, folks.
Tyler Bate is very impressive, though. I really like the guy.
Oh, Waller with a big clothesline.
So Mike taking Bate, Larry taking Tyler.
Tyler Tuesday.
Tyler,
Tyler Tuesday.
Tyler Tuesday.
Bate. Oh, Curtis taking Waller. So Curtis and Steven are with you there.
Curtis, there you go.
Jack taking Bate. If not JD, I can see Grayson Waller getting the North American title. Well, we've also got, as we're in commercial break, we've also got the North American title being defended in an open challenge tonight with Wes Lee.
Yes.
Who do we think challenges Wes Lee?
Who in the Rudy Blue Hell is going to show up? Oh, no, he broke his finger. Maybe not Daijo.
No, the other big guy. What's his name again?
Davikato?
No,
Sneeze?
No, the one that looks like a caveman version of Edge.
Oh.
That's the best shit ever. The caveman version.
I'm blanking on his name right now. All I can think
Are
of
you
is
talking about
the name
Sanga?
that I have for him. No,
I know.
The one that faced
Von Wagner.
There we go. Thank you.
Von Wanger.
Wanker, that's right.
I was about to just start calling him Come Tuesday because that's what I know him as, because he starts off every promo with Come Tuesday.
Right? Hey, I think Cliff just invented the new channel game here, where he'll give us obscure descriptions of individuals. We'll see who can figure out who the fuck he's talking about.
Pick a caveman and give me Edge. Show me potato salad.
There you go.
What's up, JoJo? How you doing tonight? Happy Valentine's Day to you. Hope you're doing well, sir. John, good to see you. Welcome back. Tyler Bates for the win. But look, Dale and Jack were on it. They were on it.
Fair enough. Sometimes that's what you need the fact checkers there for. Because, you know, sometimes the vitamins makes the wrestling Rolodex stick together and everything. So
Dale and Jack are like, Von Wagner.
Yeah. Ding. Buzz is ready.
You had me a caveman.
He does though. Look at his features. Like he looks like
he looks like the old Geico caveman. Like that old Geico ad to age ourselves a bit here.
Exactly. But like Edge's face.
Edge's hair.
Yes.
Old hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to do that. Yeah.
If not JD, I could see Waller getting an NA title. JD might answer that bell tonight.
What about Jinder Mahal?
Ooh.
He's down in NXT. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, I was thinking Coffee because he's doing this whole band thing. Yeah.
Oh, does he not just stomp easily right through Wesley?
I hope so. I really do.
Fair enough. What do you think, Cliff?
About what? Sorry.
Who do you think's going to answer the open challenge for the NXT North American title?
Yeah, like I said before, I feel like maybe it could be Von Wagner.
Fair enough. I think we got lost in the playing the guessing game there. That we forgot that was a
legitimate answer.
Yeah. But I don't know. That's a hard one. If not Von Wagner, who else would it be?
We don't get the Dijakinata? Yeah.
He has a broken finger. Are they going to let him wrestle?
With the metal hand.
Just a club. He just feels it. He shows up without broken. He just snaps it back and then peels the skin off.
Right.
Give me a title, Wesley.
Right?
Listen, Giancana.
Little spark shooting out of where there used to be a finger.
He just does the thumbs up as the goes for the pin.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it. But right now, Waller's still in control, buddy.
Oh, some people think it's going to be Dragon Lee.
Last I heard, Dragon Lee was having visa issues. That doesn't mean it didn't change.
Right.
Now, there's no chance that maybe like Carmelo Hayes, because they're grooming him more to be a champion.
I think so. Yeah,
they're aiming him ever since Vengeance Day right at Braun. But I still, every time he gets me with that, where he pops off the top rope off his shoulders and then spins around into a clothesline. Tyler Bate, that's just to me the fantastic move. It looks to me like the man hits rewind in midair.
Yeah, look at this. Right.
I like Chambers.
Scripps. Oh no.
You better add.
What a waste.
Oh, that's so weird.
Mortal Kombat. That's what I think of every time I look at that man. Poor Reggie. Poor Reggie. Oh. Yeah, and to think, you would have thought that there would be no level lower than the 24/7 title, but somehow he found a way.
Right.
Yep.
Waller going spinning.
Now with this open challenge, it wouldn't be someone like fucking Ali or Dolph Ziggler all over again. You know, something in.
I mean, if you're gonna maybe slot somebody down there, that wouldn't be a bad shout to do that. But then they'd have to kind of. I feel like they have to win.
They should give it to Axiom, just because of the entrance.
Axiom already.
Yeah.
I think Axiom's in action later tonight, so we'll get to see, Cliff's favorite moment of NXT.
Yeah, get out your glasses, Cliff.
Your 3D glasses.
Right.
Axiom just comes out with a fucking paddle ball and just starts whacking it at the camera and everything.
Right.
Fantastic.
Super kick and elbows to the back of the head from Waller, 2 count.
That's one entrance I never want to see live because they can't replicate it. So I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed.
What do you mean? He does that in real life. That's really how he moves.
Oh, man. Just picture Cliff
constantly. He's Neo, just constantly. He only can do it during his entrance. Every other time, he just can't get the fuck out the way.
Oh, that's funny. Just picture Cliff sitting front row being like, wait a minute. He's just walking.
You're a big phony.
My life's a lie.
His wedding's horse shit.
Just keeps following Axiom around. You're a phony. Everybody, this guy's a phony. Oh, super kick from Bate. Uno, dos. Oh, Waller gets the ropes. Held on to that like Bradbury there from the Eagles. That should have never been fucking called.
That's such a simple move. The whole look up in the sky and punch him in the face, but I absolutely love it.
It's amazing, and it works.
Look over there.
Because it's like insult to injury. Like it's like, haha, I tricked you and punched you in the face.
You're dumb and your face
That's
hurt.
when you just Captain Insano shows no mercy. Just boink.
Right? No, it's a great spot.
Lauren, what up?
Twice,
Bobby.
Worse.
What's up?
He did it twice.
All right.
Roll up.
What's up,
3
Jake?
count.
Folks, remember, go check out Jake. Go chat with Jake in the Discord.
Okay.
Show Jake some love on Valentine's Day. Hang out in Discord for a while.
And so Tyler Bate picks up the win on the most devastating move in professional wrestling, the surprise roll-up.
Waller takes the L. Woo!
We should do a running tally of how many
end like that.
And how many matches end in roll-ups. Because I feel like by the end of the year, we're easily going to hit 100.
Oh, easy.
Do we have a counter?
we might be starting one. So there's ding number 1, I guess.
Have to be like for every roll up, and by the end of the year, we'll donate, whatever the amount is, 152.
Oh. Man, I don't know if my pockets are that deep. We might have too many roll ups.
Little did you know it was 17.
Right, little did you know it was going to be 7 billion.
All right, we got Brooks and Dunn.
Is Dunn the one, or is Brooks the one with the curly hair?
I haven't decided.
I haven't decided.
No, Briggs is the one in the mossy oak fucking hoodie and looks like he's an extra on Duck Dynasty right now.
Yes, maybe.
I gotta tell you, the other guy looks like what's his name? Post Malone looks like with no tattoos.
If Post Malone didn't have any tattoos.
Oh Lord.
No Malone.
Yeah.
That's his new name, is Nost Malone.
Nost Malone.
That's ridiculous.
But has this not been, as much as we praise the kind of soap opera dramatics of the Bloodline story, have they not been kind of doing this with NXT, and it's been awful?
All in the delivery.
Bar rescue. Yeah.
It's all in the approach. That's like being like, what about this movie and this movie?
Vince finally watched Yellowstone or some shit like that, and just now is like, all right, we can do this.
Wait, what? There's more? This is going to continue?
You know what else I realized of what Nost Malone over there looks like? If you remember the Simpsons episode to where Burns owns the like isotopes and shave those sideburns.
Maddox.
I told you, Mattingly, shave those sideburns.
Mattingly, that's who it is. But yeah, no, that's amazing. It's an aggressive curly
vitamins,
waterfall.
Folks. Vitamins.
It's an aggressive curly waterfall for sure.
Oh. Those are that's a Kentucky Rapid instead of a Kentucky waterfall, right there.
Right. Why is he so like? And the other guy just.
Why has JC James just been walking awkwardly in one straight like spotlight like since she entered? Oh, and I like that they're doing this kind of whole. Waller keeps going at Sean like he's right now backstage and Gorilla having to get broken up by Tensai.
I don't know her name.
Taking out Waller.
Well, I'm starting to. Oh, Bloom getting involved.
Oh shit.
Where's your kid? Where's your wee wanker?
That Vonnie might be there.
Bloom might need some backup.
Right.
Oh,
but also, by the way, I guess I'll touch on this commercial of T's and P's. Obviously, I know we've kind of ragged on Jeff Jarrett, but so RIP Jerry Jarrett. They're Jim Crockett, Vern Gagne, Bill Watts, Jim Barnett, Eddie Graham, Fitz Fonac, Carlos Colon. Man, Jamie, that's a lot of names. But yes,
right.
So Jerry Jarrett passed away. Very much one of the kind of founders of what we watch now with pro wrestling. I feel
absolutely. Yeah, a big name in the territories. Of course, we all talk about J to the E to the double F. And I mean their history. I mean, it goes way back, and it's sad. And I mean, it's for the older generation. They are passing on it. We see that list that JV puts out there. It's a lot of names, but that's the unfortunate side effect of time at the end of the day. But yeah, thoughts and prayers out with the whole family and everybody involved and connected. Sad day.
His son may have never drawn a dime, but Jerry Jarrett absolutely.
Yeah, Jerry had the touch. He didn't give any.
That's how you say something nice and still get a dig on somebody at the same time.
There you go. But that being said,
sentimental when it comes to old school wrestling. Fair enough, absolutely. I mean, I know you and I, KJ, are very much kind of Cornette heads and everything, so
right?
Very much appreciate the old school wrestling. I don't know about you, Cliff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But
right.
I grew up in the 90s, so that was my era.
Right, fair enough. And when we, of course, we saw what just recent. Sorry, Cliff.
No, the occupational gimmicks.
Yeah, very much so. Right. Superstar Saturday.
New generation.
Right.
Well, we are very much looking like Bret Hart up here. We're looking like the Hart Foundation with all of this paint for Valentine's Day.
Bret Hart's my guy, man.
Right? Do you remember those promo packages with the bread?
Brett! Everybody knows that.
Those are the best.
But absolutely, folks, since it is Valentine's Day, you should 100% show some love to the channel. Be a friend, tell a friend. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share, hit that bell notification, share the video, comment in the chat, comment after the video. Let us know what you want to see. Absolutely be a friend, tell a friend.
Bye. Absolutely. What? But yeah, we're rolling along. I can't wait. Dynamite stack tomorrow. Impact's going to be a fun night. We got Luna Havoc coming back for another night of Impact. Like I keep saying, we're taking over Thursdays. We got all the other weeks kind of, coming to shore real nicely. So we thought we'd, expand back into Thursdays. And then, of course, this weekend's going to be a banger of a weekend, boys.
Absolutely. You have Elimination Chamber, you have Battle in the Valley, and that's why we constantly say, A, this is a channel for fans, by fans, and B, that we're your home for anything and everything pro wrestling. We were here covering GCW, JCW last weekend for the J Cup. We're here covering AW, WWE, all that. We're debating on covering on NWA last weekend. We were here covering even the Super Bowl. We're covering anything and everything. We're just the buddies you need in your life. What?
But yeah, man. Go Cliff.
I just said what?
What?
Infectious.
Right. Definitely spreads. But pause. But yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. It's gonna be a crazy week here. We got Apollo Crews taking notes, talking to his journal.
Yeah.
Dabakato.
A sneeze. Why did you turn on me? He should have just done "Long Live the King" right before he did it.
That's right.
Horrible gimmick that was.
I liked it. Maybe not a sneeze, but Apollo like that. I like that.
Yeah, no, but not because I think they watered down a sneeze. He should have just been Dabakato.
No one likes a watery sneeze.
They kind of messed him up ever since they had him for Raw Underground, and he was there, with the jeans and the wife beater and all of that.
Right.
Yeah, he got crushed by Braun Strowman.
That didn't help.
That did not help.
I've got the Marty Jannetty to Gigi Jones, Shawn Michaels of JC Jane coming out right now. Well, I'm gonna double down on that for sure.
That was my name, so I just call him Marty Jannetty now.
I give credit where credit is due. That Marty Jannetty just kicked Shawn.
I'm sorry, but it makes sense because Gigi's got to be the babyface in the storyline. I feel.
Jane did good as shit, though. Let's be real.
Oh, she's good. Marty's underrated for how good he was. He's a fucking lunatic, but he was underrated for how good he was. But
that's a weird comparison.
Yeah, but
I'll take it.
Vitamins. That's the catch-all excuse. But I still think, at the end of the day, Gigi is going to outshine her. It's the nature of the beast, I feel, right now, unless really she's surprising me. To me, odds-on favorite, the one that if I'm booking, if I'm head of creative, if I'm on a creative board, I'm looking at Gigi.
Yeah, fair enough. It's hard to argue with that. And again, sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's just a low person on the totem pole just by the nature of things. We'll see. This could be a real big breakout for Jane. Like we said, she's been kind of overshadowed. Now she gets to step out on her own, and she looks like $1 million right now.
Ready to
go. I was just a little taken, thrown off a bit because I honestly thought Gigi would be more of the heel because I felt like she had more heel qualities, especially during the triple threat match.
Okay.
But I was thrown off by that because I thought maybe she would go in as the heel, but I don't know.
No, fair enough. I'm sure. Well, they were even thrown off by the way the door was going to work, so that's why Gigi's, a little worse for wear. But no, the last person that even kind of we didn't think was maybe exactly going to reach the level that they did after being associated with Mandy Rose, etc., was Sonya Deville. And right now she's very much a staple on the SmackDown women's division. So JC could surprise us.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll see how she cuts the promo. We'll see how she goes one-on-one. I think it was a case of, to Nick's point, would Gigi just naturally kind of be more over because people like her?
And, as terrible as it is to say, she's got more. I feel awful saying it. I'm gonna
Don't
just
say
it. Yeah. No, there was no answer there that I was not going to come out looking like an asshole. So
now we're getting a replay. But I kind of agree with you, Cliff. I mean, Gigi does have natural kind of mean girl,
Yeah,
bad attitude kind of vibe to her.
she does.
Jamie Hayter.
Yeah?
Jamie Hayter. That's what, to me, it's the same thing. Jamie kind of, you would think she has those natural heel vibes and everything,
Yeah.
but people just kind of get behind her of like, she's just a badass chick. And they just kind of, it's that natural, whatever reason. People had it for a bit with Toni Storm, and then she got lumped in with Saraya. But it's just that same kind of energy, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh. That door just said, nah, I'm going to hang around. They didn't get the door from GCW, that's for fucking sure.
And I'm pretty
now, does this help provide the answer to the age-old question of, did Shawn actually super kick Marty through the window, or was Marty trying to run away and jumped through the window?
But he jumps like Top Dollar?
That was a stiff kick, man.
It was a stiff kick.
And that door never gave.
Well, it's funny because I think I even said it when we were watching it. Like we both mentioned it. I was like, they're expecting that door to go the other way, and it's not moving at all. That door is no selling this whole shit.
And no kidding, I just realized that is her shirt. It's her kicking Gigi in the face.
Yes.
Oh,
that's true. Wow.
I literally just noticed that.
Thank you, yeah. They made a t-shirt out of it. That's a heel move.
Oh, a little bit like when Owen Hart came out with the shirt mocking Austin of "I just broke your freaking neck."
Yeah. Epic.
So, I mean, I can dig it.
I remember we were like, oh no, did he really? Like, that was unbelievable. I just broke your freaking neck.
Yeah, that was just aggressive, but that's part of what made Owen so great. I don't know. I'm feeling this Hart family vibe, I guess, with all the Hart and everything going on, I guess.
Hart, Valentine's Day makes sense.
Kind of goes together.
Yeah, but we're all not that big of a fans of Natty, so.
Oh, the Queen of Hearts, not really.
Well, she's dry. That's why, like, her character's so dry. Like, I don't know, her.
Yeah.
Can't amount to her uncles. Her uncles are just too good.
Yeah, I mean, if she was, Natty Smith, I don't know if she would have survived the rounds of cuts.
No.
Hey, I'll give JC credit right now because she's very much landing in the crowd. She pulls everybody in and she says, you know what? Screw you.
Yeah.
Ever since Toxic Attraction started, you thought of me as the third wheel instantly.
She knows.
If you're going to acknowledge it, good on you. Good on you.
How dare you treat me like the Duff? Nope, not today. There you go. Axiom versus Damien Kemp. Going to be a very good match.
Oh, that face is very awkward, though. Cut the promo. Don't do the weird after face.
Last woman standing match? That face is intense.
Do you like that they're doing this NXT Anonymous? It's basically their version of like GTV and everything like that.
It's interesting
because that's what led everybody to believe the whole Idris Inoue lie about the fucking tattoo. So they have somebody that'll just randomly pop up with like, here's this video of some interaction backstage that no one's supposed to see.
So they brought back former NXT UK champion via, like you said, the spy cam. And, well, they didn't bring her back via, but that's how we found out.
But yes, tonight we are going to have Roxanne Perez and Miko Satomura. Of course, you led me to say the name and everything. Taking on
I said former
Jane
champ.
Carter and Katana Chance.
Sorry. Duke Wellington and Sparkplug showed up.
Thea
My
Hale.
favorite stable right here.
Sparkplug. She is Sparkplug.
I'm a fan.
Thea Holly. Easy for
She's
me
what
to say.
Mala Holly could have been.
Right?
She's the long lost Holly sister, the Holly daughter. But now we're getting Thea Hale versus Tiffany Stratton as well. Your favorite there, KJ.
Oh, yeah. And Tiffany's going to beat her.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Is that up next?
Possibly, as we're in commercial right now.
Oh, 1 sec. Yeah, we are into another commercial break, folks. We will remind everybody we are here all week long. We're coming back tomorrow for Dynamite, Stack Card, and then Thursday Impact, Friday doubleheader. Saturday might be a triple header. As I just stumbled upon something else that I did not know was happening at midnight. Oh, fuck me running.
Can you feel the love tonight?
He's trying to kill me.
I know I joked about it before with Raquel with being so smiley, but folks, if you start to see me blink a lot on streams and everything, I need help.
He won't let me leave.
And I want to give a shout out to this special little boy, KJ, who won't let me stop.
Oh my. But yeah, that's we got lots coming up, folks. We got lots going on. Of course, Big Cliff on the screen now, the newest member of the Fam Jam. And yeah, and then we got our special guest on Thursdays, Luna Havoc coming back. Plus, we're lining up our 2023 interviews. Let's Rumble will return as soon as we can put a mic in front of someone's face. It's coming soon. Don't go anywhere.
Absolutely. You know, I may have stirred up some things with some things that were said and everything, allegedly accusations. But yes, big things popping, little things stopping, up to something. Season never sleeps, folks. We've got the Discord. What? We've got Spotify. What? We got the merch store. What? We are working on a website. What? Spoiler alert. What? We got everything and anything popping off. So like we've said before, constantly. We're your home for anything and everything when it comes to pro wrestling. Channel for fans, by fans. We sit here and read off every comment. Christ, I myself and even halfway kind of Cliff have all pretty much started out, you know, fans of the channel and everything like that. Now look at where we are. So absolutely, be a friend, tell a friend.
No, can't go home, folks. No, but thank you for being here on a Tuesday. We're rolling through a couple other big things coming up. Of course, we got Revolution as well. We're going to be here live for that. Who knows what other UFCs or side sports or shows or, you know, Antique Roadshow coming up. Right.
Well, we're talking about Tough Enough. We've been here before during the NFL. We've been here for random UFC kind of one-off. So absolutely.
And then, yeah, absolutely. And folks, circle March 2nd on your calendar. I hope that's correct. March 2nd, it will be the 1-year anniversary of the channel as a channel. So, yeah, 1-year birthday of the Wrasslin for Life Network is but a couple weeks away. And you know we're going to turn it up on our birthday, right?
Why?
What?
Accusations.
No, not you.
But no, I feel like you agree with this as, why did we freeze on Soru? Because that's a hell of a shot to freeze on for me there. But anyways, Natty is the 40-something soccer mom who wants to party and act like a 22-year-old.
No, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still cool.
She's the mom from Mean Girls.
She's the mom from Mean Girls. I like it.
CJ, what up?
What up, CJ? The man, the myth, the legend, running around the Windy City.
I'm getting a video package right now for Soruka. I don't know what you guys are getting.
Video package for Soruka.
Okay, yeah. That's what you got.
Do you think that they're halfway pushing her because Nikita Lyons got hurt?
I thought her injury was kayfabe.
Oh no, she was shoot hurt, and then they're creating a story.
I thought she was really hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it for the Rock. Hey, Ava Rain's going to be the one that did it. I did it for the Rock.
Oh, that's right.
They put it into the storyline because they had like those hidden cameras and they were showing like what happened. They did
the fucking CSI. Who are you? Of all of like, here's Lash Legend. Here's so and so and so and so.
Right. Any predictions from the fans out there? Anybody got a prediction on who might have ran over Nikita Lyons?
Who shot Mr. Burns?
Who shot?
Was it Officer Bob Brady? Was it the 1978 Bronco?
Officer Bob Brady.
Was it Maggie Simpson?
It was definitely Maggie Simpson. There's quite the entrance for Soul.
It reminds me 100%. Ooh. Yeah, but it reminds me 100% of the Rikishi Triple H Austin get run over. But yes, we've got Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, this hurts my brain, folks. So enjoy the boys.
I honestly think that I don't know what it is about her, but I feel like she's an offshoot Mandy Rose.
Really?
Yeah.
I think though, as much as you can kind of knock at it and look at it as instantly, she 100% I feel like is what if Vince McMahon could create a female wrestler, that's what he would make up is Tiffany Stratton.
But that's where Mandy Rose was in the beginning. Remember when she was like the golden?
So then she's just the evolved form of like fucking Pokemon. Mandy Rose evolved to Tiffany Stratton. And like I said, as much as you can look at that as a knock, I do think that there's something there. She is super athletic. She does have a look. I think because of the way that she came in with the whole spoiled rich Miss Priss kind of gimmick and everything of, daddy this and allegedly that, that she kind of already gets discredited. I think this is honestly going to be a really good match. I'm excited for this, honestly, of Thea Hale and Tiffany Stratton, because I think Thea Hale has a lot to try and prove as well. This is her second match on NXT, not counting Level Up. But
I mean, it's one of those matches where you feel like you know who's going to win, regardless.
Okay, so then, folks, give us your prediction in the chat. Let us know who you're taking, Thea Hale or Tiffany Stratton. Who are you taking, Cliff?
I'm taking Stratton.
You're taking Tiffany Stratton?
Yeah.
I just saying all these glowing praises about Tiffany Stratton. Now I'm gonna take Thea Hale then, I guess. Hey, I mean, like I said, it would be her second win. We've got Schism in the crowd, or at least what was the Grizzled Young Vets, the dyad there, causing the distraction. But I think, well, you said yourself you're a big fan of Chase U. They've kind of become a staple of NXT. And Thea Hale, I think, very much somehow everyone's getting over in this group now. Of Duke Hudson's gotten over. I think Thea Hale's getting over.
Their gimmick is like, it's fun, but I don't see them going far with it. You know what I mean? I don't see them being tag champion. But then, then again, I mean, weirder things have happened in wrestling, so you never know.
Fair. Well, I'm sorry. They cut to Joe Gacy up there on that weird platform that only exists for someone to walk out on. It serves no purpose beyond that.
Right.
It's like how that front, like 2 seats at NXT takeovers was always just for whoever was debuting or going to be returning. Yes. Now they just have this platform to pull somebody out on. You had Gacy there with his mask they're doing very much almost like that. A little bit House of Black, trying to bring in Julia Hart, a little bit of Bray Wyatt of messing with Alexa. I feel like now they've been messing with Thea Hale, because I think it was last week that they had Ava Rain, with the rag on her. So, and 2 count from Stratton right there.
Ooh.
So what makes you? Why do you feel so confident that it's clearly going to be Stratton picks up the win?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, I mean, they have Schism being a part of this, so I would imagine that they're going to get involved some way, somehow, play more mind games. But it's just the way that she's being, that I feel like she's being booked.
You think that she's going to end up maybe challenging Roxanne Perez?
Potentially.
Oh, and there's Ava now.
Potential.
Has Ava become the leader of Schism?
See, right here. They see.
Sparkplug is too distracted going with Stratton. So Larry agrees with you. JV is talking about Derek Carr to the Packers. Well, yes, Derek Carr did get released, but we can talk about that off stream, JV there. Maybe a commercial break. NXT version of Brooke Hogan. Little bit. Maybe Jillian Hall as well. Springboard moonsault. Shout out Jacob Fatu there with the 3 count for Tiffany Stratton. So, Cliff, you were right, sir.
There you go. There you go.
I do, like I said, of how you said that it seems like they're pushing her to the top. I very much could see her getting on that kind of same type of run.
I'm 1-on-1 for tonight. Better than what I usually do.
I was gonna say, what was the first match even?
I was the Waller versus BATE.
Oh, so I'm 1-on-1 as well. I was about to say I think I'm 0-2 here, but we've got Javier Barnell of the man who survived the budget cuts backstage with the ladies of Diamond Mine.
But you're 1-1 because you said you wanted BATE, because I wanted Waller.
Yeah, that's why I said I am 1-1. I thought I was going to be 0-2. I tend to, half the time be swing and misses on some of these predictions. But Barnell's asking the ladies, if he can give them his chocolate. Pause. Why? Larry, what up? Lauren saying either Lash or Elektra. Oh, so you think Elektra Lopez or Lash Legends? So that's what probably you're saying might have taken out Nikita Lyons, Nikita. What in the Christ am I watching right now? I am just watching.
Is that box talking? Is that what the voice is coming out of?
That's really what I'm seeing. I was like, are they trying to talk? Are they talking to a ghost right now? Do we need to call Scooby-Doo and the gang? And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. But no, it's just, that was so fucking weird. Literally, I can't even tell you whose voice that was. It was just a female voice just started talking out of the box.
Bro,
it's speaking that rarely by the Wicked Witch of the West of, and I'll get you, Ivy Nile, and your little friend too. Oh, it's your favorite moment, Cliff. It's like it's like AJ with Mark Henry.
It's in the whole world right now.
And to think, folks, he's the one not on vitamins. But so we've got Axiom coming out right now to the ring, aka Discount Razor Wing. But we've got him versus Damon Kemp coming up next. So give us your predictions, folks. And I know I've seen plenty of chat messages. If I didn't get to your chat or anything like that, or if you want to make sure you get a specific point across, or if you want to just help support the channel, we do have the super sticker, the super chat, all the options available. So fill that chat box up. Why?
I watched that entrance again. It didn't have the same effect. I'm wondering if maybe that night I was just really, really tired.
You're just like, he's just moving to the music, man. Just you were on that good. Axiom, well, A-Kid is not bad. What they've done with him with Axiom of here, we're going to take everything about you and just cover it all the fuck up. And we're going to make you a superhero, but you don't have any actual superpowers, except for you could just do a cool entrance, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's what they were trying to do with Ricochet too. I don't know, man.
Well,
They
that's
tried
the
hard.
yeah. A lot of people kind of said that it's felt like that same kind of Ricochet vibe of where they'd have the one and only.
Yeah. And then they added
Well, then they also had him in all the cosplay outfits too.
Yeah, yeah. So, try too hard.
Right. But folks, we are on a commercial break right now. It is Valentine's Day. Absolutely. Show some love to the channel. Show some love in the chat to me and Cliff. KJ's on a nice little pause for the cause there. Absolutely. Let us know how your Valentine's Day is going. We'll be your, if you don't have somebody to call your Valentine today, we'll be your wrestling Valentines. But accusations. But what do you got going on, folks? David's saying happy Valentine's Day. Young saying happy Valentine's Day. JV's over there talking about UFOs. Resident Evil, what up? Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Dale's taking Damon Kemp for the win. So I think you're taking Axiom clearly, obviously.
I'm taking Axiom.
So then I guess I'll take Damon Kemp just to be the contrarian here. Well, they kind of were starting to push Damon Kemp, I feel, and now I feel like they're halfway holding off of like, we'll just wait till your brother gets here before we do anything with you.
Yeah. Kemp.
John taking Kemp. Steven taking Kemp. So apparently I'm in the money here. Then again, is this going to bite me like me picking the Eagles over the Chiefs there? Picking Kemp. Wish WWE would put Gable Stevenson and his brother Damon Kemp together as a team in NXT. Well, I was just talking about that, but Gable's still got a lot of other obligations. He's still kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out when it comes to being involved in WWE. By the way, is that a 70s show reference? JV, you're going to have to remind me of what reference I was making or who was making it even. Because I feel like the way we kind of throw through stuff of that could be anybody at any time.
Yep.
Damien taking Kemp. Yep. The Pebble is what Rhea is to the Judgment Day. Yep. JV, I have said this and you agree with me, my guy. I knew I liked you, even though we may butt heads. But so, Cliff, I'll ask you that question while we're in commercial break. Of now that you've been getting introduced, you've been dipping your toe into the water with NXT, and you've seen obviously Rhea with Judgment Day and everything. Yes. Would you at least acknowledge my comparable that Ava Raine is to Schism to as what Rhea is to Judgment Day? If it kind of validated it, built it up to somehow a different level. Puts a little stank on it.
Say that too. That I feel like they are kind of like making her as like the Rhea Ripley of that group.
Fair enough. So you said that they're more building Ava off of Rhea versus just they kind of happen to do the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar, but I hope that they do something with her that it is more unique and unique to herself and not completely a copycat. Because then it would just feel like it'd be kind of lame, because it's already done,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll give
but
you
no, I could totally see it. You could totally see it.
Okay. So see KJ there of where was he? Of Rhea and Ava is not the same. Well, see, Cliff's halfway on the boat with me, so I've got halfway covered.
Yeah, probably just have to see more of what they do with her, just to because there isn't enough yet. There isn't enough.
Absolutely, folks. I will. This is everybody's one warning. Y'all get a warning shot of play nice, or people are going to start getting put out, in the timeout box. Of especially with KJ there playing ref of, the good old Canadian boy. He's itching to put somebody in the penalty box. So play nice.
That's right. We're all about love here.
How can you be upset on the day of love?
The day of love, right?
And if you don't got somebody to love, then I love you. Pause. But Axiom off the top rope right now. Oh, big ass suplex from Damon Kemp. He's got the same fucking Kentucky waterfall shit going on.
There you go.
I mean, I know I can't grow. My hair doesn't grow that much, but fuck, did I miss the trend of the Kentucky Rapids instead of the Kentucky Waterfall there?
Damn, this Kemp guy is good.
Well, absolutely. Well, I mean, his brother's Gable Stevenson, a two-time Olympian, Olympic gold medalist. He's basically Kurt freaking Angle.
Yeah.
Except instead we're getting like Steve Angle. 2 count. JV, I would actually like to see Pebble be paired up with a male who also has a wrestling lineage. Like who, JV?
That'd be interesting.
Who? Dom? Well, we've already had Rhea and Dom paired up. So then if you're doing that, then you're just literally doing Rhea again.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's true.
Axe him with a big drop kick. Oh!
I mean, is there anyone else that's part of like that the bloodline that's in NXT right now? I mean,
no.
There's no one, right?
No. Solo was the last one. Spinning heel kick from he turned that man inside out mid-camp with that clothesline.
Well, that's not true because Ava is still part of that blood.
She gets converted.
Yeah.
Electric chair suplex from Damon Camp. And this is Rick Steiner versus Rick O'Shea. I feel a little bit of it. Axiom is just getting thrown from fucking pillar to post.
Right. I don't think he's had any offense this whole match.
He had a drop kick, I feel. That's what
a drop kick.
A drop kick. Yes. Umaga's son is in Booker T. Booker T's promotion. Yeah. Yes, Wrestling with Reality there. So he would be maybe the next one unless they start bringing over, Hikuleo and Tamatonga. Rocket super kick from Axiom for a 3 count. So what the fuck, man? This man hit maybe all of 3 offensive moves and wins. And got his ass thrown around that ring.
My God, I was having doubts. The whole match. I'm like, no, man, there's no way.
He got thrown, like I said, from pillar to goddamn post. So we've got Brooks Jensen now of how he's been on a date with. Why am I blanking on her name right now from what I've labeled Bar Rescue? It's not Fallon Henley. Kiana James. I hope I've said that right. But so we've got, again, reality soap opera drama. This is the antithesis of what they've done with the Bloodline. Of the Bloodline's good. This is But we will hear from Braun Breaker tonight up next. The first time we've heard from him since Vengeance Day. Cliff, do you think that Braun gets called up soon? Do you think he just still kind of reigns over NXT? What do you think they do with Braun?
I think he gets called up after WrestleMania.
So after WrestleMania, what do you do with him when he gets called up?
What do you do with him? Gunther. Intercontinental Championship run?
Really? You go that route? Well, what if you get Gunther versus Brock at Mania?
I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like it's going to be Lashley Brock at Mania still.
So you're with KJ. You think that there's a fourth match involved in that whole feud?
Potentially.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fair enough. Because I initially thought it was going to go till Mania. I just didn't think we'd get the Elimination Chamber match. But do I hold with? So my initial long-term booking idea was that Braun Breaker's the one that takes the title off of Roman Reigns. I don't think that's the case anymore, obviously. But maybe you put him now I'd almost say you put him more on the U.S. title. If Austin Theory's in that division, maybe technically Logan Paul's in that division, Seth Rollins might be in that division. We want to look at it as a division. I would say that's not a bad idea.
I don't know. I think Braun Breaker, the way they are pushing him, and I find him like, you know, in that upper mid card to main event level. So like,
Fair enough.
I feel like if anyone, it would be to take down Gunther would be Braun Breaker. But
No, it's fair enough. I mean, that's the one thing that makes WWE great right now is you could still see it go 18 different ways and everything, and they'd all still make sense and they'd all still be good.
And honestly, I'd rather, and you know what's funny is that I would rather, because I don't want to see Lashley versus Brock again. I would rather see that Gunther versus Brock match because I thought that would be awesome. Because Gunther is kind of like that. He looks like that last villain.
Gunther's been on record of basically saying that if he faced Brock, it would be like his final boss fight.
Yeah.
So maybe that could very much happen. I would not at this point be opposed to it.
And actually, like, and I was watching the promo between Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn, and I would actually prefer to see like Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn for that title. But I know
Cody's not been opposed to having it be a triple threat. But I will just touch on Steve's comment real quick of, yes, if you bring Braun up, Christ, they already should have done it. Just call him Rex Steiner already. You already had him induct his father and his uncle into the Hall of Fame. You've acknowledged he's a Steiner. Just call him Rex Steiner. But
I don't think they're going to change it though when it gets called up. Yeah.
I can see it. I would just make it easier. But anyways, we're back from action back from commercial right now as we're getting Grayson Waller putting a tweet out as he's getting kicked out of the building. So how do you feel that they're building this whole kind of feud between Shawn and Grayson Waller?
I like it. It's classic stuff, like going against authority and stuff like that.
It's been a hot minute since WWE's done a Booker man type feud of really going at someone and kind of halfway acknowledging like you're in charge of this. You may not be fully, say, the guy booking it, but you're at least supposed to be the guy in charge here.
They got to do it right and I think they have the right guy doing it, Waller, because he's not going to be the type of person that, goes against authority and then starts getting like, starting to be like a baby face. Sometimes that happens where it kind of like backfires and then he's not getting the heat that he needs to get to be a heel.
Right.
People are favoring him, kind of like Austin, like, Austin McMahon, like, because a lot of people can relate to that. They hate authority,
Oh, absolutely. You always like the kind of counterculture of that's even halfway a bit why people initially liked Eddie Kingston when they had the Players Tribune piece. That's what people have kind of reached to try to compare Jon Moxley to, of just that the anti-authority figure, somebody's going to cheer for it.
Right.
But we've got Braun Breaker right now in the ring with a microphone. Just call him Steiner for Christ's sakes, as the crowd is barking.
We cheering for Braun.
They're not really cheering for Braun. Yeah, they're barking at the man. That's somehow different than cheering.
Well, it's out of endearment. It's probably the same thing.
It almost feels like I might be just hearing this, but feels like the crowd is chanting Mellow. As now we've got Jinder Mahal coming out.
Uh-oh.
Are we going to get Jinder versus Braun? We're going to get a former world champion versus Braun Breaker. I mean, we already kind of got that with Dolph Ziggler, but
I thought Jinder doesn't really wrestle. He's just kind of.
oh, we thought that
Why
they
would
were
you
saying
need that?
Braun Breaker sucks. I mean, maybe. Jinder Mahal, not the man I expected to see. You got a 33 1/3% chance of going against me. I do like Jinder in NXT, but I do not like him here.
He sounded like Eric Bischoff.
Wait, what?
Who? Who did?
Explain, JV, I guess.
Yeah. John Cena.
Oh, John Cena style Braun Breaker. Fair enough. I'll give you that. If that's what they were doing, I thought it sounded like something. Braun Steiner, perhaps not when he goes to the main roster.
Mm.
Jinder talking about he knows the stress of being a champion. Are we going to get Jinder versus Braun? I mean, he does have some big heavies right behind him there with Enda, sure. It's still funny to me that Veer is the smallest man out of these three.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I almost feel like this group of Jinder and Indashur should be moved up to the main roster.
You should or shouldn't?
Should, absolutely should.
Yeah, should.
For almost an entire year, you have been NXT champion. Braun is still significantly the smallest human being in this ring right now.
Yeah.
Right as Jinder's saying, you know, they were cheering you before, but now they're changing their tune. The crowd starts barking. So I would have to start saying that they're behind Braun a bit. What happened to Shanky? He borrowed Veer's car and it's just taking him off into fucking Never Land.
To the open country.
You thought Von Wagner.
Von Wagner.
Well, I think the guy that I thought might have done it is in the ring right now, so I think I might be screwed here.
What, Jinder?
Yeah, don't hinder the Jinder. See, so Jinder's challenging Braun next week for the NXT Championship. So we're going to have the Steiner Recliner versus the Colossus.
There you go.
Oh, the new three-man band, I guess. Somebody fed Braun that line. Braun might not be old enough to remember the three-man band.
Oh,
actually, no, he might have been around when that was like kicking off, so fuck it.
3MB's getting chance.
I mean, all we're missing is Heath Slater. We could get a reunion. The band could get back together, folks.
Obviously, Jinder.
Right, Jinder very much. The man looks impressive, but it's been the unfortunate thing with him is at times the mic skills just do not hold up. But granted, there was a sign literally right behind Jinder's shoulder. I don't know if they were probably paid to hold up that sign, but it said, "You suck, Braun."
You suck, Braun.
Well, they were also wearing, I believe, a Chase U shirt, so they might have been either they're really into NXT or, you know, may have just been slipped a $5.
So there's one fan in there that speaks for the whole nation of Norway and says Norway loves Waller. Did you see that?
No, I saw them kind of Norway flag, but I didn't see the sign up.
That one guy speaking for the whole nation.
He's the representation of, everybody just sends their delegate, you have certain, authority figures that you said, representation that you send from each country to every professional wrestling show.
Yep.
Wow. So we just had Chance and Carter very much showing their respect to Miko Satomura, coming over and having the match and everything. They even bowed, all of that. And I guess speaking of paying respects.
What up?
What up?
How's everyone doing, folks? Are you having a good night?
Oh, Dijak is back there.
Yeah, I'll do it.
9-figure Jack. Pause.
Don't do that.
Wesley. I guess he's being followed by Tony D.
So we've got the Sopranos mixed with Terminator. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All of the things I like, apparently.
But yeah, I have no idea where this is going.
Nowhere and nowhere fast, I feel.
Right. What do you think of Jinder Mahal?
He's always boring on the mic, still. Always has been.
Oh.
Fair enough. We'll do this.
Oh,
there we go.
I just asked the question. Well, folks, we are rolling along. We are in a commercial break. I will remind everyone we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. That is Big Nick. Cliff just went for a break. I'm KJ, and we are rocking through. Don't forget, check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. We got more coming your way in that regards. Maybe check out our website very soon. But there's lots coming your way. Go check out our merch store. Check out our Discord. Check out everything. Like, subscribe. Join us for all your alternative commentary to all the wrestling. And, yeah, folks, do not miss out. This week is going to be crazy, Nick.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we've still got, just this week, we've got Dynamite tomorrow night. We've got Thursday with special guest Luna Havoc. Kind of almost halfway becoming a regular comer on Thursdays,
Right.
Shout out. Then we've got obviously the Friday double header, although I feel like I might be getting now talked into a triple header or a quadruple header or quad stacker or whatever sort of massive burger of wrestling that we're going to have on Friday. And then on Saturday, we're going to be here for Battle at the Valley of Sasha Banks, Frankie Monet, Mercedes Monet versus Kyrie Sane. And we're also going to have Elimination Chamber. We've got 2 chamber matches, and we've also got Samuel Uso versus Roman Romulus Reigns.
No, absolutely. And I mean, this is a story, obviously, we're all watching very close. And don't get me wrong, Battle in the Valley is going to be outstanding. The card is stacked. Names up and down the card beyond Monet, Jay White.
Money. Well, my boy Eddie's on there, and then we're going to have Jay White, the hottest free agent on the market right now.
True story.
New Japan's hoping to sign him back. WWE's obviously the shark in the tank, and from what I've seen of AEW and Impact, they're the second tier. They're the B tier. They're the B team.
No, absolutely. I mean, so what do we have a whole evolution there. He had to leave New Japan, but I mean, there's talks about he could possibly go to a couple different places, but regardless, he's going to have a great match this weekend. And like I said, that card is completely stacked, and I'm excited for Elimination Chamber. I think the crowd's going to be lit in Montreal. I think the energy is going to be through the roof. Of course, at least one Canadian is going to be highlighted on the pay-per-vieiew. We haven't seen the other Canadian in a little bit. I think he's
the last time we saw him, he was handcuffed to the ropes and everything like that.
Right. So. I think when he pops up, I mean, shit, what if he's the guy that rolls in the ring and hits Sammy with a stunner and the people come unglued?
He turns. We have a double turn.
Yeah, he turns.
Getting more turns than a doorknob. What?
Yeah, it's all your fault. You messed everything up, and now you want to be friends because Roman hates you. That's too bad.
Right. You did this to me. But also just real quick I saw 2 matches instantly that caught my eye on Battle of the Valley as well. We've got Tom Lawler versus Homicide. So we've got Filthy Tom Lawler, former UFC fighter, versus Homicide. Absolutely everybody, if you know professional wrestling at this point, you know Homicide. And we've got Kazuchika Okada versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. So this has been the next biggest event for New Japan outside of Wrestle Kingdom 17.
Yes. No, it's a great card. Again, New Japan's doing a lot, trying to expand their horizon, so to speak, and they've really done well, branching into the States, and then the New Japan.
They got to deal with Impact.
What's that?
They have a show lined up with Impact.
Yeah, they have a show lined up with Impact. They've done a lot of good work with Impact. We've seen Ishii and Suzuki and others go rolling through there. One guy I'm really curious about right now is Kenta, dude. To be honest, he's had an interesting little career, and he's kind of fallen off, and then he's come back, taken an L. I'm really curious what's next for Kenta. I mean, he lost recently. It's interesting.
Well, he's going to be on the card competing with Fred Rozier for the Strong Openweight Championship.
There you go. A big needed win.
Absolutely. But we are back from action right now. And folks, strap on and strap in when it comes to next week, because we've got Jinder Mahal versus Braun Breaker for the NXT Heavyweight Championship. And now we've got, we had Tony D'Angelo. Now we instantly get the Dijak in there. Yeah, let's do it. He's talking about he's got the Latina clutch. Yeah. You're going to come with me. I need your clothes, your boots, and your sneakers. What? I had too many things that popped me right. Hey, and where's Cliff with Von Wagner? What in the fuck?
Where's Cliff?
And why does Robert Stone look like that dude that's always in the fucking memes of like whenever like a Spirit Halloween,
right?
Or like a Dollar General, the man that's always peeking behind the tree. He's wearing that same fucking suit. Man looks like fucking Jim Carrey from The Mask.
He looks ridiculous tonight.
That was just sensory overload there. If I had Tony D'Angelo, Dijak, and now I've got Von Wagner all coming out at the same time.
Oh, wait. Wesley fighting back. Just, all right, I'm over that big boot.
Well, right now I've got Von Wagner just throwing him like a ragdoll in the corner.
All right, so this feud between Tony and Dijakinator continues.
Yes, but see, Steven even saying Cliff called it Geico Caveman Von Wagner. So, folks, give us your predictions, whether it's Wesley, Von Wagner, or Christ. Just comment Dijak if you want me to do the fucking Arnold impression again.
I'm here without you, baby. It's the other song, but I don't
care. Man, popped me so much I couldn't even hit the fucking mute button. I was over there like I'll get there eventually.
Right. Got Wesley. Are we surprised about Von Wagner? Do we care it's Von Wagner? Von Wagner got a shot?
It's been a hot minute since we've seen Von Wagner, so I mean, I'm fine with it. Oh,
the last thing he really did was his title shot, right?
Yeah, he was in the multi-man matchup. I think I actually picked him one of the last times. So, but right now he just upended Wesley, and Wesley smashed his face on the apron.
I want Dijak versus Wanker. Like, that's what I want.
Well, how you get that is you have Von Wagner be the North American champion.
Then it really does. It looks like the Terminator versus like
Predator. Yeah, do it.
Right?
You ugly motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Right? No, I mean, it really does have that feel. Like
all Von Wagner's missing is the fucking mandibles, and he'd be the Predator, I guess, with that oversized ass forehead. To Dijak.
Let's go.
To Dijak's Arnold.
Is he even wearing
big ass clothesline?
If he's not wearing a splint on his finger, then that proves that he's like, robot.
Terminator versus T-1000. No. Von Wagner can't be that. Was that the one that was like could meld into like liquid
Yeah,
metal?
that was the goopy one.
The goopy one.
Right? He was the one that was just.
It's funny
He
because you
wouldn't
can say
stop
that and
running.
instantly everyone knows what you're talking about.
Right, but he was terrifying because he just didn't stop running. Like, stop running.
Well, then he could turn his hands into like hooks and shit.
Yeah.
And then they had to ask about what his dog is and everything. So I have to ask, like, Wesley, what's your former tag team partner? And he'd be like, Mark Briscoe or something, and be like, your partner's dead.
Now, that brings up, speaking of that, tomorrow we get Mark Briscoe on Dynamite.
Facts. Wesley retains Caveman Wagner, John saying Lee. Mike saying Wagner has been on main event. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And that means what?
Right. And relevancy, sir. Relevancy. Oh,
man, that guy's suit doesn't even make sense. He matches the walls.
What's the fucking singer from the Goofy movie? That's what this man is wearing right now. I'm gonna look it up.
You look that up. Too much hype.
Von Wagner with the Rhea pin for the 2 count.
I don't know. See, Larry, I don't feel like there was too much hype with Wesley. We all kind of thought he was done. To me, he's been a pleasant surprise. So I don't know. I don't feel that way about Wesley because I thought after the tag team broke apart and he was kind of out in the whim, out in the whim. He was in the womb. He was out in the he was left in the wind. I'll get it out, I promise. Nobody cared about him is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I mean, I think he kind of climbed the ranks nicely. So yeah, I mean, I don't quite agree. I don't know about you, Nick.
No, I was just Wesley with the fucking win. Why? But I was saying it was. I just found it out as we got to the finish here. Of he looks like Powerline, voiced by Tevin Campbell from the Goofy movie.
That's Tevin Campbell.
Then like, I just got a replay of Wesley hitting the Mike Bailey backflip special into a fucking double kick in the back of the head there.
There you go. So Wesley with a big victory, big win. And it looked like it was going to be Tony. Then it looked like or half stack. Then it looked like it might be Dijak. It turns out to be Wagner. And him and his absolutely useless pylon-looking manager lose.
Frank the Tank. As he's got a singlet that says Walker, but he's still got his, Walker Texas Ranger cowboy boots on. And so Gulak has gifted him with some actual wrestling boots. Like I said, Hank Walker is just everyone's fucking My Rise character on 2K games. Speaking of that, I get a 2K23 ad, but this is 100%. He's everybody's creator wrestler. He's discount Seth Rogen. You made it through the tutorial with Drew Gulak, so now you get your actual wrestling boots. I'm a big boy now.
And of course, he's going to be taking on Patrick Dempsey. So, I mean, if you guys want to start making your predictions, hopefully, Hank the Tank can figure out how to get his boots on. But yeah, no, Hank the Tank is like everyone's got a neighbor that looks like Hank the Tank.
You got a big weekend plan. We're going to go Home Depot.
Right? Dempsey going to pretzel Walker.
So, guys, it turned out I was right. It was Von Breaker.
Von Wagner.
Von Breaker, yes, it was Von Wagner.
Sorry. Von Wagner.
The Lost Imperium brother, Von Wagner.
Von Wagner. Yep.
Ludwig Von Wagner showed up and took on Wesley.
My predictions are good to this week, man.
Yeah, you've been almost damn near batting 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only if the Mets could get someone that could bat as good.
This affected me, this comment, on 3 different levels. Of A, it made me the munchies. B, it made me think of Auntie Anne's. And C, it made me think of Wetzel's breakfast.
3-in-1 for D.
Exactly. Vitamins.
Vitamins, folks. Brought to you.
New attire along with wrestling boots. Yeah, he's now got the basic default of now you can just put your last name in letters over your singlet. He just got Walker.
What else do we got here? Seth Rogen, reject Walker. You can't even call someone like a dollar store Seth Rogen because it's Seth Rogen. Like, you know what I mean?
What the fuck was that?
No, but you know, like, it's such a weird thing because it's kind of his thing. Right?
Can you just get away with that because you're Canadian?
Maybe. He voiced like the subways in some of the cities here. So like you have to, like Seth Rogen's like telling you where you're getting to get off your stop and shit.
Hey, you should probably get off at stop number 5. Like what?
Dale's got Charlie Dempsey. Damien's got Charlie Dempsey. I'll be back. I'm fixing dinner. Take us with you. What are you having for dinner? Is it pretzel?
Right. Wait, who's Charlie Dempsey fighting next?
Did I call him Patrick Dempsey?
You called Bobby Dempsey, and he's fighting Charlie Dempsey. Is Frank Walker? For those who I have to play fucking operator now of just this wire was supposed to go to here, that wire was supposed to go to there.
Hello.
Hello from the other side.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, real.
I was gonna go Lionel, but you took it your way. You took it your way.
Hello. This is what you're looking for.
This is what you're looking for.
I can watch it in your face. I almost started to turn that into Queen.
Super kick into the face. Dempsey.
Well, hey, we were over here on Saturday singing Marshall Mathers and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing karaoke Sundays.
Karaoke night with Wrestling for Life Network.
Right.
If we ever do a live event, I swear to God, that's probably going to be something that happens.
Absolutely.
If we're ever anywhere all together, it'll be karaoke video.
It's a secret goal of mine that at some point we sing a song well enough that we get copyrighted. Hasn't happened yet.
Don't you do that to me. Don't you get my hopes up. Don't you do that to me.
I'll take the flag. Yeah. We did good. No, I'm kidding.
We just do secret voice recordings and, everyone show up for chorus practice today. We've got to sing Cody's theme a little bit better.
I'm
getting another replay of the WrestleMania / movie vignettes that they did the last time they were in Hollywood. And so what movies do you think they reference with the segues or like the little vignettes? That's the thing is no one's talked about. They've talked about who, but they don't talk about what movies they're going to reference.
Folks, that's a good one. Get in the chat right now. What movies do you think the WWE are going to mimic, mock, pretend to be heading into Hollywood? I mean, there's got to be a few decent options. Got any, Cliff? It's a toughie.
Yeah, it's a toughie. Yeah.
Somebody do Black Adam.
Black Adam. Could be.
Especially because it's The Rock. It'd be funny.
Yeah. Well,
what are other big movies right now?
Anything with John Cena in it? Fast and the Furious, maybe. There
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And the Marine 5. I don't see the Marine 5 being included. Might not happen. LA Night. Yeah. I hope everyone has an LA Night Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Clint Dempsey. All right. Match will steal the show at the Elimination Chamber. KJ and Nick. And Cliff. What match, Damien? Trying to see. Yeah.
Which match is he talking about?
We need a point of reference, sir. What match will steal the show? What do you think? What's going to steal the show?
Mm,
Roman Sammy's going to be hard to duplicate. Roman Sammy's
yeah,
going to be hard to outdo.
that was my go-to. That was my go-to. Because Elimination Chamber is in Montreal, isn't it?
Yeah. Friday's in Montreal as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think, yeah, I mean, just based on in Montreal, with all the hype behind Sammy, with such a big story, yeah, that's most likely going to steal the show. A close runner-up on the card.
Well, it's not only that, because there's so much of a story there too, and I think that it's just going to play into it, and they're going to tell a very good story because you got two guys who can tell a story very well, and Sami Zayn is like just phenomenal. He's on a different level right now, so I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, can something on the card? I mean, you hope that the Elimination Chamber matches do well. The U.S. title one has a lot of potential with who's in it. Oh, Hank Walker's got the lock on Dempsey. Who saw that coming?
I still think Dempsey's going to win this one.
Yeah, he should. Avengers, Peacemaker's a good shout. Halloween wouldn't be too bad either. Avengers is a high possibility.
There you go. Right there.
50 Shades of Grey. That's the Rhea Ripley Dom clip.
Yeah, let's not.
Except
let's just not.
Oh, Dempsey stretches him out, Cliff.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I watched that too, KJ. I used to own a karaoke / DJ company in the mid 2000s. Sweet deal, buddy.
Wait, isn't this a heel move? Are they billing him as a heel? I thought they were going to make him as a babyface.
Dempsey, definitely a heel.
Definitely a heel.
Yes.
Oh, okay, because I don't know why I was getting the impression the other guys were heels.
I don't know. Dempsey's just such a natural heel.
I would imagine so, because his father is.
Yeah, right.
Heel. Yeah, so he has that in him.
Yeah, the apple didn't fall far with the facials and that instant heel looked like he looks just like his dad right there.
Yeah.
That or Gene Wilder.
Oh.
He looks like he owns a chocolate factory.
He walked away with them.
Oh.
He just gave up on the other dude.
Oh, Gulak says, sorry, Hank, I'm out. There you go. There you go. Von Wagner backstage pissed off.
Caveman to you, sir.
Caveman.
I'm telling you, look at that like eyebrow bone structure there.
Right. Wow, Mr. Stone, wasn't it Mark Stone?
Is it?
I don't know, man. I always confuse him and Smart Mark, and they're all the same. They're interchangeable, with the exception of maybe Bibbins.
Yeah.
Help me help you. All right, so he's auditioning for his Jerry Maguire scene for Mania. And that's probably as close as he's going to get. So,
yeah.
Avatar is a good show. Von Wagner as Avatar. Just paint him blue.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They should do away with I thought his name was Robert Stone. Isn't it Robert?
Oh yeah, it used to be Robert Stone. Thank you. Yeah. They came full circle.
I don't know. I just clicked it. And I was like, wait a minute.
So Robert Smart wasn't right either. Shit.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I'm not sure what you do with that. It's kind of a waste.
I don't know. I mean, I just I don't know. We'll see. I think Von Wagner's got a bright future. He's a big guy, really good heel. He's got kind of the you know, the caveman and insta heel look. So
Yeah.
I think he eventually gets up to the main roster. I mean, you look, you know, down the road, he fits in very nicely as one of those big mercenary guys that can come in, give you a decent match. So I like him. You know, obviously he's got wrestling a little, you know, in his blood. So we'll see. I don't know if the manager's doing him any favors though.
No.
So yeah, now Gulak and Dempsey are friends.
Yeah, he just kind of dropped him. He just was like, all right, whatever.
Oh, you're better. Can I come with you? Now, I mean, you got two technical wizards in Gulak and Dempsey.
Yeah.
Not the most exciting duo, though.
It could be, though. Gulak is underrated. He's good at what he does.
Should we go back to the PowerPoints?
I love that. I just love the PowerPoints.
Right.
I don't know why they ever got rid of that.
Right. It never went anywhere, but yeah, I think
No, but I loved it.
It was funny as shit.
Because he was perfect for that. Yeah. And the guy can go, too. It's not like he's a crappy wrestler. He can go.
No, he can wrestle. I mean,
Yeah.
we've watched him job out so hard in this company as of late. Poor guy. Dom and Rhea, Titanic instead of there you go.
Yeah, there you go. I love that. Yes.
All right. You knew where that was going. Who can make you tap out? Who can make you scream? The Dempsey man can. I didn't know where that was going there for a second, Nick. I thought you were kind of promo on yourself. Like the Nicky man can. Show me the Sammy. What's that?
Get Hard.
Yeah, no, that movie's outstanding. I just didn't expect it to. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see that, JV. Probably not. GCC. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Just Hank the Tank's out of the club though. Yep. No Hanks allowed.
No Hanks.
Drew Gulak and Chad Gable as a team. No, maybe not. Not really. Not feeling that one too much, JV. What about you?
I don't know if I like Chad Gable in a tag team anymore. Like, I think he has so much potential. Like, he just reminds me of today's Kurt Angle so much.
So you think he's good for a single little run?
Good enough for a singles run. I think he would be. Yeah, and I just hate seeing him in the tag team because I think he's just wasting. You know, the only tag team I ever wanted to see him in was with Jason Jordan, but obviously that can't happen anymore.
All right, so Pretty Deadly shows up at the pub to have a chat with Gallus.
And honestly, when they came out with the whole Kurt Angle storyline with having a son and it was Jason Jordan, I always thought it should have been Gable.
Yeah, no, Nick says that all the time, man, and you're not wrong. Like, wait, how did we get here?
Okay. Yeah, it didn't even make sense. No.
And as good as Angle is, I mean, he couldn't even salvage the story to make it interesting.
No.
Hank is the Wheeler Yuta. They got to bleed with him first. All right. Oh, that's funny as hell.
Reminds me of the NXT.
Yeah, I get the comparable. Big guys, same kind of long hairish look. Yeah, not a bad show.
Wagner?
On, yeah. I don't think Cass is as caveman-ish.
No.
Right? I like this one. Judgment Day Pulp Fiction. Not bad. I see that. That could work. Yeah, Carmella and Graves. They'll probably do like Basic Instinct or... Who's your pick? Will Mack or Calvin Tankman? KJ and Nick and Cliff.
Thanks.
And the new guy. I like Willie Mack. What do you think?
I'm going to go Willie Mack.
Nice shout. Got that one. Question of the day. assuming that Cody Rhodes wins at Mania and takes down Roman, who Cody first feud. My thoughts, maybe Cardona or Aldis. I think Cardona is a good bet. What about someone in-house? Does Seth knock on the door early? Or too soon?
Too soon, because we already had that feud.
Yeah, it's true story.
I would imagine that it needs to be fresh.
Okay. But I do like Cardona as an option. If Aldis comes in, I mean, him and Cody have a really good history as well. Cardona's a friend of Cody's. Yeah, I mean, internally, I mean, Karrion Kross might work well. I said eventually,
I was thinking Kross.
Kross. He needs something, right? Ooh, Ilya Dragunov. But I also I think eventually, if you can get Bray to move his story along, if Bray's going to be like a true evil villain heel, that would play really well against the, bright-eyed baby face that is Cody Rhodes at some point.
Yeah.
The new NXT Tag Team Champions, Gallus.
Or it could be Gunther versus Cody, because they had the Royal Rumble and it was good at the end there with the two of them.
That would be interesting.
A precursor to that. I could see that. Gunther's been champ for a long time, and he's getting to that caliber where you could see him as a big heel in the main event picture.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea at all. Fair enough. Sorry, Cliff. I just got Trick calling out Dragunov. So Ilya is back. I love Ilya. I love what he brings to the table. It's exciting to have him back in NXT. And Trick, not happy with him after last week. So I think he's making a mistake here, Cliff.
I agree. I agree.
Don't do it.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah, this guy's crazy. This is a different guy.
Why would you call out crazy?
Right? Why are you asking for trouble?
Look at him. He's ready for a fight. In a suit.
In a suit, yeah.
In a freaking suit. He's ready to go.
Right? Jay White versus Cody. I like that. I mean, and again, Jay White coming in as a heel.
White, yeah. Okay.
Right.
That'd be interesting. Do we still think Jay White's really going to go to WWE? I mean,
I think it's possible.
Because
anything's possible.
AEW, and I know they didn't sign him or do anything with him, but
no, but I mean, dude, I literally think that when you have the money that the WWE has, anything's possible. That's where the people talked about Sasha or this one or even like CM Punk or Naomi. You go through the list and anything's possible when you got that much money. We've seen others, they'll never go back. And the next thing Vince starts backing up the truck. Beep, beep. Oh yeah, we'll be there. See you Tuesday. See you Friday.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Trick. Not a good choice. He didn't drop him. Oh, now here's a matchup we're looking forward to. Dragunov. You should be in jail. Trick going to, he that didn't take long, but McDonough out here pissed off about his torn retina. Does Bloodline do Pulp Fiction because Big Kahuna Burgers? That'd be excellent, actually. That is a shout. Fuck, I like that. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Bring it on. You get Johnny Gargano and Candice, and they can all do the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Can we get the Judgment Day to do Harry Potter? Just for shits. Wow. Trick getting back to Ilya. Wow. KJ does it every night. I'm on. Asking for crazy. LOL. What did I do? Help me, Cliff.
Every night. Sorry, I was just distracted because I was trying to see here what's going on with these guys.
You poked my eye.
Yeah. It looked like he was going to go in and try to take a shot.
Yeah, it looked that way, but even he's smart enough to know Ilya's not a guy to mess around with. So,
well, I think he realized I have one eye. This is not a fair
this is not a good idea. But it looks like we're going to get a Trick Ilya match, and I'm really curious how that's going to play out.
It's a little random.
Car Shield commercial. Now we're getting the main event coming up next. Of course, the tag champions, the women tag champions, Chance and Carter going up against Roxy and why do we keep blanking? Fill me in.
The women's elimination chamber match looks pretty good.
Yeah, no, it really does.
Yeah, all the participants. It looks like it's going to be a good match.
Dun, dun, dun. Why did I completely blank?
Cross Sin City, yes.
Miyamoto. Every time. Cross Sin City. Not bad. I like that one.
His entrance kind of reminds me of that kind of thing going on there too.
Yeah.
Sin City-esque. So I see it, yeah.
That's not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Where is it? Damn it. Anyway. Roxy for the win. There you go, Team Roxy. Banger Bros, Raiders 300. Banger Bros do a Bangers Bro pick. No. Banger Bros do Step Brothers? Maybe. They do the scene.
Funny enough.
Maybe they do the fight scene on the lawn, though. Might be. I don't know if they can do the whole, like, my gear is on your drum kit, but I mean, one of them is probably going to be wearing a kilt, so easy access if they want to. But what else? I mean, we got lots, folks, but we are in another commercial break waiting for the main event to start. And we will be back tomorrow for Dynamite. We're looking forward to a stack card for AEW Dynamite, including Mark Briscoe in action against Woodsy. I love it. But, he's going up against James Woods. And, we got a whole bunch of other shit going on, too. We will be back on Thursday as well for Impact. Double header Friday, and this weekend's going to be busy. I'm not sure about the final day of the week. We might rest. We may actually rest. But 2 shows Saturday, 2 shows Friday. Like, subscribe, tell everyone you know. If you're in any place that's talking about wrestling, drop our link. That's the nicest thing you could ever do for us. So how are you feeling about the show so far as we head into the main event?
It's pretty good.
All right.
I've enjoyed it. And I think the reason why I've been enjoying it is because I've been right for most part.
That's a good reason. That is a phenomenal reason, sir.
Yes. It's because I've been, getting the predictions right all night. So I was wrong only on one, and that was the Waller and Bates match. But other than that, I've been fired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
what about you?
I like this Shawn Michaels Waller angle. I think this is not bad.
It's refreshing, and it seems like, it gives it more substance for the show. So I don't know, because, it is what it is kind of thing. But it's they're making it more exciting, which is great.
Speaking of more substance.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was about to say, this man's only been on here 3 weeks now, and he's already starting to dust me with these predictions and everything.
Right. Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck.
Yeah. Sure.
Good luck, yeah.
Right. No, I mean, yeah, you've kind of been on point, even with Von Wagner. But I mean, I didn't even see that coming. There was 2 other options ahead of him.
Bro, I nailed that one. I was like, dude, like when I saw
Yeah.
I knew it.
But no, even with, like you were saying, KJ, about the whole Grayson Waller, Shawn Michaels angle, I do like that it's peeling back the curtain a little bit. It's adding some seriousness to a lot of new generation-ish that I guess that's probably why Cliff likes Axiom and everything, because it's very new generation-y vibes. Now if we're peeling back the curtain of you may not be the one who books this, you may not determine the results, what have you, but you're at least in charge of this shit, so I'm coming for you.
Right. Now, Chambers brings up a good point. Do either one of you want to see a Michaels versus Waller battle? I assumed you'd get a friend or like a young protege to...
And I've chosen my recruit.
Right?
Javier Barnell or some shit like that.
I don't see Shawn wrestling. I think it's just like, because didn't Waller do like something with Booker T where he got in his face like in the beginning there?
I believe so.
Point, or like talk shit to him or something like that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's when he did the spinneroonie and everything like that as well.
Yeah. Trying to get under the skin of like these legends and whatnot.
Right. Maybe he goes like the legend killer gimmick and everything. As I've
no one can do it as good as Randy Orton, so don't even try.
Yeah, don't bother.
I hear voices in my head, they talk to me. What if Shawn Michaels, surrogate replacement, I guess, for a Grayson Waller feud is Switchblade?
That'd be insane.
It'd be a waste go to NXT a little bit, but yeah,
that would be insane.
Holy CGI Sky Batman!
It'll be scripts.
No Stallone's out here with Kiana James of, they're trying to insinuate that they're about to do something strange for a little piece of change.
No change.
Oh, and what in the name of blue balls?
No Malone?
No, we have Fallon Henley and Briggs there. What Duck Dynasty behind her?
Wait, what the?
I do love Zach.
Yo, this episode of Dawson's Creek sucks.
I don't want to wait.
Oh my god, what are we watching right now? What happened to the wrestling show?
Something really stupid.
It's USA, but I mean,
I just don't understand.
When did they put on Days of Our Lives this late at night? I know. That? I mean, normally my grandmother's in bed by now and shit like that. She ain't watching this
right?
Shit.
So, KJ, when you asked me what I thought about the show, you asked me at the good time, because right now,
Wait, it's a good thing you got that question before then, because there is a post Duck Dynasty rating and there is a pre Duck Dynasty.
That's amazing. Yeah, literally, like I've seen this movie before, but usually it's like, I don't know what we'll do. I have no idea.
Hallmark in the corner.
Why don't we all just go up to my room? Like that's generally how this goes. Especially with this kind of acting, it's brutal.
No, normally to me there's a Hallmark in the corner.
You went Hallmark. I went
by Ford F-150.
I blame Chris. I went with Chris.
Oh,
it's bad. It's not good.
They need to get rid of
It's worse than that level acting. Like what you were talking about there, it's worse than that.
Dude, it's supposed to be like adult, and here's this guy on the porch trying to get in a first kiss, and like you get interrupted by the girl's dad. Aren't you like 30, 28? Like, what are you? Like,
that was supposed to be your dad? I thought she was just that, like, homie with the fucking Nose Malone was going to be the side piece.
Nose Malone. I love that.
Tale as old as time. Song as old as right. Mullet and the Beast.
Mullet and the Beast. I like it.
Mullet and the thorns.
I don't get it. Like, do you remember the back when they would do the clips of like Hogan and Macho Man and Elizabeth and
Oh,
I saw you,
you know,
Hogan,
back at the Hogan Mansion?
Yeah.
those were
Right.
better. Those were better times.
You know what, though? If they would have followed them around with cameras, it would be more interesting.
Yes.
Hogan getting a black eye and shit. That would have been
No,
way better
it would
than
have.
this
It would
content.
have been a lot of like scene removed. Scene. Hogan and Macho walk into a bathroom. Scene removed.
A lot of Linda
Hogan
finding
and
her.
Macho in the locker room. It would have been all sorts of edited down of like, yeah, brother. Scene removed.
All right, here we go.
So we've got Roxanne Perez and Miko Satomura
Satomura.
versus
I know
Kane
I
Carter and Katana Chance right now. So give us your predictions, folks.
I'm gonna go Carter.
Really?
Wow. I kind of
I
want
mean,
to.
they are NXT Women's Tag Title holders. So
Does Roxy and Satomura win another belt?
is
Well,
this
that-
for the
that
belt?
was
I don't think this
intentional.
is for the belt. I think this might just be proven grounds.
This is just an exhibition. I thought Degrassi got canceled, right?
Where's Drake in the wheelchair?
But these are supposed to be like athletes. Like, could you imagine, like, you know, fucking, I don't know, pick two young like Mahomes and fucking.
If you were about to say this is Mahomes and Jalen Hurts,
Right,
so,
like, you know,
ask
and
her
they're
out,
just
guy.
stumbling
Like-
over each other. I mean, get your shit
oh
together.
shucks, dang it! I was gonna get a smooch, and then her dad turned the
Right.
lights on.
Right? Like, that's what you're supposed to be
No, I
representing.
understand they brought back that 90s show of trying to bring back that 70s show, but we don't need Red Foreman and Eric Foreman and all of that. Of like, is he gonna kiss Donna? No one gives a fuck.
This feels like a community theater version of Saved by the Bell.
Step by step.
Definitely don't like it.
It does feel. It feels like something like.
Don't like it.
It feels like the high school theater that like your neighbor invites you to because the kids in it. Like, but you have no idea what the story is supposed
You have to
to
watch
be.
2 hours of other people's kids to see that kid for 2 seconds.
It's like no, what it is it's one of those of when someone tells you should check out this show and they start you in like the middle of like the second or third season and shit. Of like, I don't know what's happening or who I'm supposed to be rooting for, but yay things.
I will say that Chance and Carter have impressed me as of late.
In Glee.
Glee. What are we doing with Glee?
No, of comparisons and everything.
It's like Glee. That's a great way to put it.
So Miko and the Champ.
All right.
Sounds like a movie title.
Stranger Things. I just don't know why. Like, if you're Michaels and if you're at Triple H, do you not watch that and go, yo, bro, that does suck, doesn't it? Like, we would never do shit like that. And
He
I mean,
left Sean in charge, and Sean's looking at two different screenplays at the same time.
and they both suck. What is he doing?
Right. He's like, well, no, he's getting
Oh.
shit misread of like, wait, so you tell him that that's your dad, but he also might be your boyfriend. Like,
Oh, shit.
NXT champ and the final boss. So very few people going for Chance and Carter here. Who are you going for, KJ?
I feel like the tag champs got to win, but yeah, I'll go the tag champs.
The KJ's with me right here.
Yeah, I'll go
So I guess I'll take Roxanne Perez, and I guess the big New Yorker pizzas. That's what I'm getting an ad for right now.
Tamura, like kind of misshot that cross body and just said, "Well, if you're gonna move, I'm gonna hit you with my palms."
I'm gonna hit you either way.
We're gonna sell the shit.
I was gonna say, JV, are you talking about Supernatural or are you talking about Charmed?
Man, I love Charmed. Wait, was that out loud?
Is that just because of Alyssa Milano?
A hundo P, man. Absolutely.
KJ's guilty.
Not just that seems unfair, but definitely
Just 98% of the reason.
there's a couple other good things in there.
Like that,
now
the
we're going
time
right
it was
through,
on
like-
was after I got home from school. No one else was in the house.
Right. Oh, honestly, it feels like fucking Party of Five up in here.
Step by step, you know what I'm
We're
saying?
going back to that. JC Jane versus Indy Hartwell next week. Okay.
Just another person that Indy's gonna job to.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yes.
Honestly, probably.
Unless Gigi shows up.
That's
No,
true.
well, Indy should go up to the
No.
main roster anyways, though.
You think that's going to happen? I think their storyline's going to play out down here, no?
What storyline?
The one that we just had. Janetti kicks
Which
Michael.
is right, but
Janetti
no,
kicks
I'm
Michael.
saying with Indy, different person, different human
Well,
being.
that's what I mean. Indy can pick up the win just based on the fact that they're going to continue the Gigi. If Gigi pops up,
Right.
that's what I was
I'm saying Indy herself should go up to the main roster.
Oh,
So do
that
you
should
think
be.
that do you think that if Indy goes to the main roster that they should like form that stable again?
The
with,
way,
uh,
yes.
The way.
You find the way again. Oh,
No
anyone? Show of hands, what Johnny Gargano, Dexter Lumis, Ganis LeRae are doing outside of just existing on the main roster.
Yeah, but just because you're doing nothing doesn't mean you should do shit.
How philosophical of you! Just because you're doing nothing doesn't mean you should do something.
Right? Confucius say.
Confucius say. Concage say, man who is doing nothing should stay doing nothing.
Or at least have Indy pair with Dexter so they could do like evil biddings with each other. You know what I mean? Like
they can be in the couple bowl with
fucking everybody else.
Emma and Madcap and Miz and Maurice and Seth and Becky. And just we have to acknowledge all of the couples in wrestling so they can be in the couple bowl.
There's a lot of couples in wrestling.
There is. Yeah, true. I didn't realize it until Nick went through the whole.
And I went through a fraction.
Even that you didn't say Ford and Bianca. You didn't say, Carrie and
which, by the
Scarlett.
way, God bless Bianca Belair.
Yeah, that was amazing. Good for him, bro.
There's also
Wagon.
what's her name?
Sorry, Cliff?
There's Braun Strowman and the other chick. What's her name?
Oh, yeah, Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel.
As I've got Roxy with a roll-up on Kane Carter.
Ricochet and... Does that count?
Ring announcer.
Yeah.
Gonna expose me.
Kind of counts. Bray and his chica.
JoJo? Oh.
Kind of counts. Graves and okay, well, you guys get
yeah, like I said, we could set up a whole King of the Ring.
We should do a tier list.
Challenge.
We should do
we're just dragging Andrade. He don't want to be in AEW either. We'll put Charlotte and Andrade together.
He's dying to get back to his girl.
Right.
Bo and Liv.
Bo Leave.
Yeah, that worked out really well.
Eric and Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
Are we just playing like guess the wrestlers
pretty
couple
much
right now?
Like well, I mean,
appropriate for the day.
Yeah,
fair enough. Yeah, we're playing the
touche.
Valentine's Day special with the Resident for Life.
See, that's why he's Cupid there with the ponytail and the little stubble beard and everything.
Right.
He's just Cupid there, just down shooting arrows.
Yeah.
Right, Natalia, Tyson Kidd, Braun as the Flash. Braun who as the like Braun Breaker or Braun Strowman as the Flash.
Braun Breaker and Cora Jade.
Braun Breaker and
Cora Jade.
Edge and Beth.
Edge and
Nicole and Taker. Rhea and Dom.
Rhea and
Buddy Matthews. Christ, we'll just bring Buddy in here too.
There's because like some of those aren't real relationships, and then some of them are.
I think we've named a bunch of real.
The world may never know.
Well, I mean, Dom and Rhea are not real.
That's the only one he threw in there.
How do you know?
She's with Murphy.
Murphy.
Do something strange for a little piece of change.
Did we say Madcap and Emma?
Yes, that was one of the initial ones.
It was a long time ago.
Like I said, we could set up a whole, mixed tag challenge or mixed match challenge off of just wrestling couples.
That's what we should do.
Breaker and Jade, right?
Right.
He knows a lot.
I know we're missing some.
I don't want to take.
Well, Vince, never mind.
Which ones we're missing?
Do we
Oh,
automatically?
obvious one, Karrion Scarlett.
We said that.
JV Gallows and Anderson. We got voluntary
True story. I like it.
accusations.
Right.
Yes, we said Miz and
Used to be
Maryse.
Otis and Mandy.
Roll
Shotzi is not with Ricochet.
No. Shotzi. Ricochet is with who's been doing the ring announcing on SmackDown.
Yeah.
If CJ would hear, he'd know this in a
what
fucking
the- I
heartbeat.
feel
CJ's
so
screaming
bad.
on the screen right now.
Oh, Mia Yim,
Ricochet
Keith Lee.
used to be with the
Right.
the one that's in the ring now.
Oh,
What's her name? Casey?
Codebreaker.
Did I make that up?
Corey and
I
Carmelo.
missed your statement. I was going
said
to
that,
say Cody and
Ricochet used to date the small girl that's in the other ring, the really tiny one.
oh, Ricochet. Yeah, he was with Katana Chance, aka Casey Catanzaro,
Okay,
when she
Casey
was
Catanzaro.
off of Ninja Warrior.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Christ, you got Naomi and Jay or Jimmy.
It just keeps going.
Naomi.
All right. Sammy and KO.
True.
Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho.
Right.
Miro
Devin
and
and Ric
CJ
Flair.
Perry.
What?
Oh,
Well, you have Dean, or not Dean anymore, Mox and Renee.
right.
Sting and Darby. Seth and Becky. That's when we.
Yeah, that's true.
Seth and
Oh,
Becky.
Pop Rocks. 1, 2, 3 count.
There you go. Hey.
Backslide on the back end. Pause. So Roxanne Perez
Wow.
and Miko Satomura pick up the win over Kane Carter and Katana Chance.
Lame. Only
I
lame
think
because I
that-
predicted wrong.
But how do you feel about the match, regardless of your prediction?
Oh, it was a great match. I like it.
Okay. Oh, you're like lame. So I was like, this man just shit on the match. I'm like, I was wrong, so it sucks. It fucking sucks.
No. Just a little, upset that I got it wrong, but it's all right.
My guy. The first of many, trust me.
Oh, I know.
If we had a stat record, I think I'm still under 500.
That would be fun.
Well, FTR. And speaking of FTR, did you see the once removed tweet that kind of halfway hinted from Dax that there was at least an envelope or something with a WWE logo on it? And as he's showing a shot of he's taking a sip of tequila and everything.
Yeah.
And then he posts that, but then deletes it because you can see a bit of the logo. So then he moves a little bit, takes a different picture. Same type of thing, same post and everything. But everyone's like, the WWE contract. You son of a bitch, you're going to WWE.
She's challenging her for the NXT title now. Oh, it is.
Roxy wins.
Rocks, yeah. I think it's going to be a hell of a match, though.
Oh, it's a good it's a good champion builder for Roxanne Perez.
Roxy
to have that
says
on
it'll
her
be
resume.
my honor.
What?
If she accepts, it says it would be her honor to take on Miku.
Fair enough. But so that is NXT, folks. So absolutely, like we do at the end of every show, give us your rating, even if you got to give it a couple extra Brucey bonus points and everything, because it is Valentine's Day. Let us know if you're feeling the love.
Do you know what?
I
have no idea how to rate this show tonight.
Yeah, I'm a little confused because, like, I want to give it a 7.
Okay.
But I think I might have to go down to a 6.5 just because of the whole soap opera crap.
They don't get a bonus point for Axiom?
All right, just because it's Valentine's Day, love here.
He's
All
feeling
right.
the love.
I'll give it a 7.
I like it.
I'll give it a
You
7.
went all the way to a fucking 7. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's like, I really do like Axiom.
That just carries the tide here. Well, and then instantly people start agreeing with him. We've got Dale with a 7, Damian with a 7, John with a 7. Everybody just 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
7.
This isn't the fucking bingo. This isn't scratch off tickets. This isn't the lotto. Just because you yell out 7 doesn't mean you win.
Right. Pretty deadly. Is that your rating out of 10?
I gave it an awkward male tag team out of 10. But so what are you giving it, KJ?
Everyone's giving it a 7. It definitely wasn't a 7.
I got into people's.
Cupid's been sitting there like Rambo, just shooting off fucking arrows here, I guess. Everybody has been loving this show. If he's just out there with like the 3-shot, just...
Like I said at the beginning, I feel like I was in a Cupid chokehold for the whole fucking show. It wasn't terrible. There's a couple good matches in there. I think I'm giving it a very loving 6.
Can I convince you otherwise?
Go ahead. Go try. Sell him on it. Sell him on it because you're selling me. You're selling me more than you are him. I'll tell you that now.
There's been way more wrestling on this show than there has been before, right?
Okay.
And it's Valentine's Day.
Those are 2 solid reasons. All right, 6.5.
A little bit more?
For the first time in wrestling for life history, we were bartering over the ring.
Right. Well, no, because I'm not a fucking.
You have to add an Axiom entrance, and that boosts it to a 7.
I don't know. That's a tough shout. I might have to go back down to 6 now that you bring that up.
Right.
Would you
we just
say 4?
And had a whole argument earlier about how if you were there live, you'd be like, he's a big phony. You're a big phony.
I probably would have thrown my drink.
It's a 4 piece for me. I guess for the 1-4, it could have either gotten a 1 or a 4. They got the 4.
Okay, so what got you to 4 points? What did you garner earned points?
Garner earned points or detracted points?
No, like how did you get to 4? Like what gave it? Like what did you like? Because it wasn't much.
Preferred I give it a 0? Is that what you're trying to ask me?
I'm gonna have to argue this.
It's like I'm trying to whittle you down.
Right, like be happy I went 4. Don't give me reasons to question it.
But you gotta compare it to the other shows, and I think this is better than the other shows you've watched.
That's fair.
And I think you've given the other shows a higher score than this one.
He's compelling.
Yes, and this man's been keeping fucking records and everything. Yes, but this also didn't look like I was watching CMT.
I'm waiting for fucking Sarah McLachlan to start singing when he's talking.
Right, I wasn't expecting to have a episode of Yellowstone in the middle of my episode of NXT and shit like that.
Right.
I also need to add. Also, they add more depth with the whole Shawn Michaels and Waller.
Okay, so that was good.
Fair enough. So you can sell me to a 5. You can sell me to a mid. You ain't getting me beyond that.
Hey,
that's the best I can do, sir.
I
was taking this like an auction house. Now, what do I hear now? 777 888 999.
I mean, in all fairness, if you add up Nick's score and my score, it's an 11. Great night. We love everybody. It's perfect.
We're doing a collective now.
Right, we'll get there. No, I mean, it's interesting, but I got to take points off for some of the shit they do. And some of it doesn't make sense. The tag match at the end was all right, but I mean, why are we doing skits? Like, I don't get it. It's not like Shawn Michaels and Triple H did a lot of like they had their odd little comedy shtick, but they weren't in like when you were in a serious angle, you weren't doing a lot of skits. Unless you were beating Vince McMahon with a fucking.
No, I think that there was still that fair amount.
But they were acted better,
but they weren't all towards one act, and they all weren't bad. Because
is that what the big difference is?
With Shawn Michaels, I just kick Stan. That's how everyone knows Ty Dillinger is, because I just kick Stan.
Right?
So that's birthed from a backstage segment.
I thought the matches today were of quality.
There you go. Okay, that's valid.
I thought they were quality matches. There was nothing there that was kind of like meh. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed the show thoroughly. Not thoroughly, but you know what I mean. Like,
the peak of the night, my match of the night was Tiffany Stratton versus Thea Hale.
Shut up.
You're
just saying that to
another match that happened on tonight's show.
The women's tag match, the main event was good.
It was very good. And to be honest with you, I thought Tyler Bates and Waller was the best match of the night.
Yeah, that was a good match.
I'll give you that.
That was a really good match with a good angle to the finish.
I think by the time we got to the main event, we were so burnt out of Bar Rescue storyline that I can't pay attention anymore. Of those who have left have tuned out.
Right. I think it's the blinking LEDs. They start exhausting you by the end of the show. But yeah, no, I mean those. I just think they could do backstage angles without doing these pre-tapes that are just awful. And Brooks and Dunn, I don't know what to do with them. They're fucking hapless.
He's done Nose Malone.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so, I don't know what to do with that either. I'm a little lost on that. And then there was the one other bit that they were doing where the ghost voice came out of a box. I forgot about that. I'm back down to a 4. I
forgot about Scooby-Doo in the
game. Never mind. Time out.
Right.
That will be a deduction.
Exactly. That's an instant point reduction. And that's the thing, is the one who was making the case, Your Honor, for this whole show is the one who brought up the most damning piece of evidence.
I just put my foot in my mouth. I do that a lot.
If the speaker doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Right? Guy sitting on the stand just randomly blurts out for no reason, "I did it." What? Wait.
Wait, did you just say action on the stand? So you just be like, all effects.
Well, regardless, I'm keeping it as a 7 just for the.
Fair enough.
There you go. Damien's right there with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Chris is on the opposite end of the spectrum. So
damn,
Chris ain't having none of it.
Well, no, that's still, again, to me, my favorite whole thing about this whole channel and everything with that is 100% we all agree to disagree, but we still have a good ass time doing it.
Very much so, Nick. Yeah. How can you argue with that?
Well said.
Right.
But yeah, folks, it is Valentine's Day, so I think we're gonna cut ourselves some slack and get the hell out of here and say hi. But yes, folks, thank you for being here. Wonderful day, lots of love. Maybe not as much love as Cliff had for the show, but plenty of love. But that's it. I mean, we're here all week long. We got Dynamite tomorrow, stack card. Thursday Impact, all the way to Friday doubleheader, Saturday a doubleheader, Elimination Chamber, and Battle in the Valley. We have so much fun bringing you these streams, folks. It's going to be a good one. Once again, happy Valentine's Day. And remember, like, subscribe, follow us on all social media. Go check out the merch store. And yeah, I mean, that's all I got. That's Cliff. That's Nick. That's
I was going to say, Cliff, what do you got?
Who are you?
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
2 thumbs up from Cliff. Oh, 1.5. Final thoughts, Nick.
But no, our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you better put that full life with it. And can you feel the love? Thank you.